Hey guys, Kyzer here, welcoming you back to Kyzer Plays Look Outside. Last episode, we dealt with some intense warfare. In this episode, we're continuing on our adventure. However, we have an update. Build 1.5 is released. It is out. It has new content. It has new things to enjoy. So let us dive back into File 2, which, as you can see from File 3, I have thoroughly played through it, so I know what I'm talking about here. And let's get right back into the thick of things, shall we? All right. Now then, plant. Hey, plant. Still getting a bit weirder, I see. Looking good. Let's water that. Let's examine. Doesn't look good. You need to take better care of it. Well, I mean, given the fact it's in the middle of the frickin' lights, what can you really expect? Okay, it has a gift for you. We got, hey, a tonic. Very nice. Always like getting one of those on the frickin' first try. Okay, now then, let's take a quick chowa. Care of all that. Your mind wanders to the apartment building itself. It sustained so much damage on the inside. How is it on the outside? Is it structurally sound? Will it be able to stand for much longer? Yeah, that's an interesting question, you know? Like, you gotta think of these things, because you never know at this point. You look at yourself in the mirror and think about the neighbors. Those tooth people. The father, Clint. He was the only one you ever really spoke to. He always seemed like an okay guy. He didn't give you much of a choice, did he? Why did you go into the house? Why did you go inside and kill Madison, the mother? You didn't have to go in. And that terrifying giant infant, it escaped. But can it really live on its own? Have you condemned it to death? Does it deserve to live? You walked into their house and murdered them. This is what a murderer looks like. They became monsters. That's right. They were no longer your neighbors. They were demented tooth creatures. There was no way of helping them but to kill them. In the end, they would have murdered you. They were no longer human. They could no longer be reasoned with. They were something else, something dangerous. They jeopardized you and everyone else, and for that reason, you decided to kill them. Maybe you're not a murderer. Maybe you're a hero. I did the only thing I could. There was no other way. You were put in a situation where you had to kill that family. There was no way to reason with them or help them, or even run. They had to die. And now the little tooth boy lives in your home. Joel. Why are you doing this? Cut it out! You shake your head and snap back to reality. Strangely, you feel great. Yeah, that's another thing I love about this game. The sudden moralities that come with some of the actions that you take as you play the game. It really makes you wonder, like, where you actually stand on this. Now then, I think because we have Sophie in our party, Joel, just very briefly, you're going to stay behind. Sophie, come with me. Wait, hold on. I didn't want to talk. I just wanted you to... Nope, stop freaking... Okay, go to manage party, join.
Yeah, let's go look for Mom.
Believe me, that's exactly what we're going to do, because in the 1.5 update, they actually expanded things with Harriet and Sophie. And since in this playthrough, I know that we already got both Harriet and Sophie from door encounters, that means we can go back to her apartment on floor 2, which is right here, and knock on the door. Oh, who's there? Come in. She unlocks the door. And welcome to Harriet and Sophie's home. Sophie? Yep, we actually get to reunite them, which gives them the happiest ending possible. Oh my God, Sophie, I'm so happy to see you. I've been so worried, honey.
Mom, I'm back.
Thank you so much for protecting her. I can't believe it. Thank you. Here, please. It's not much, but please take this. I want you to have it. We get elixir, 2 first aid kits, and 4 gosh diddly darn tonics. That is a hell of a reward. Listen, if you ever need any help, anything, come to us. You and your friends will always be welcome here. I suppose I might have to learn to live next to this monster now, huh? Are you sure Jean is safe to be around now? She still has a lot of teeth and claws. I have a daughter to protect. Well, at least she's back to her senses for now. Hopefully she can help me patch those walls. She's got a few arms to spare. So, yeah. We actually were able to give Sophie and Harriet the best possible ending. And the best part about this...
What's up? See anything cool lately?
If you ask how things are at home...
Pretty boring, to be honest. I told Mom that I've been helping you out as thanks for taking care of me. She doesn't know helping out involves fighting monsters. She thinks I'm just helping you clean.
Yeah, Sophie's a little gremlin at heart. So she is still able to go out with us on incursions, which is an awesome little detail. So yeah, just wanted to show that little bit to start off the 1.5 update. There's actually surprisingly a lot of content that's been added in to this update, which I think is fantastic. It just means that there's more replay value with this game. Alright, with that said, Joel, come along, my son. Let us rejoin the party. And let's see. Did we already do stuff with you? Okay, we need to care for our child. Give Mark some blood. Give him a little more. Because little rat boy's gotta eat. Speaking of which, we should make some food. Let's make some fish stew, because we still got some carton mix that we can utilize. Alright, and let's eat. Some fish stew. 43 HP, 18 stamina, and 9 social points.
Little boy, Joel. Do you like to play hide and seek?
Yeah, I guess.
Me too. Let's play. You hide, I'll seek.
Maybe some other time.
Some other time then.
Okay, let's play one of the games on our shelf, which that is another thing that got updated. As you can see, the game system has received a massive overhaul. Whenever you have a new game, it is highlighted in blue. When you have beaten a game, it's highlighted in green. When it's currently in play, it is in white. So, let's resume our Kill to Shoot campaign and actually finish it off. You shoot an entire alien parliament. It's a real bloodbath. Lee watched the screen the whole time. She must have really liked that part. The play sessions are starting to blend together a bit, but it's still fun. You play for an hour. And that will complete the game, which means that this particular game is done. And with that, we can play something else, like Screamatorium. And I honestly love the fact that we're able to just play things and know what's beaten and what's not. Your first ghost. You see a translucent apparition hovering in a dingy, padded room and snap a picture of it. It's a little girl in a straitjacket. Once again, creepy, but not really scary. It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You play for an hour. Dang, seriously? No door encounters? I'm surprised. Well, anyways, let's do some crafting, because we've got plenty of ingredients. Hopefully we actually have something we can make. But that's another thing that's been updated. If you have already made something and have the recipe for it, you can actually make said recipe right off the bat. So let's take Declogger and Clysox and make a gas bomb. So yeah, just another little quality of life improvement to make this game a little bit better. Now then, since we have the basement key, it is finally time to delve our way down to the basement itself. Although, we do have some money to burn. We could probably go to Mutz's real quick. Actually, wait, how many coins do we have? Do we have any good amount of coins? Maybe later. But anyways, let's make our way down to Mutz's, and then we'll go to the basement to start that frickin' absolute massive frickin' section, because the basement is huge. Alright. Ground floor. Did we already give our artifacts to Jasper? Yes, we did. Guinea pig was not one of them, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's make our way to Mutz's. We've already taken care of most of the hand monsters, save for the milli digits. So why are the corpses in the corner there? Why? Why is that a thing? Anyways. Okay, so we've got a crossbow, a stun baton, and a few things in here. Hi, Mutt. Alright, let's trade your normal items. Let's see what you got. Okay, smelling salts, throwing darts, knives, batteries, bolts. We could buy the freaking thing and use that. Though honestly, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Honestly, let's make our way down to the basement and let's just start this. Let's get this started because this is going to be a long one. Although I will say the basement did receive an update. There's more to do in the basement. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's get ourselves down there and let's take care of business. Yep, we'll use the basement key and let's get right in. It's almost noon. All right, do we have any? We do not have bandages. Okay. Maybe there'll be some in some of these apartments. Okay, got some Kyzer socks, anxiety meds, stimulant. Anything in here? Tonic bomb and 4 bandages. Perfect. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of bugs. Frying pan. Got some food. And we got a roach! A roach with a gun! It's got a gun! And 2 switchblade knives. Okay, this is Clyde. He is a roach, clearly. We're just gonna kind of wail on him with everything we got. Because what else do you do? Alright, let's do an aimed shot. Helen, my beloved. Let's stalk him and then stab him. And then Joel, let's show how powerful your teeth cannon can really be after doing some teething. Because little Clyde is honestly quite powerful. Little Joel is quite powerful once you use the teething and the teeth cannon afterwards. Although friggin' Lee is just friggin' doling out the damage. That rifle shot was something else. Alright, we're gonna guard with... Oh, right, we got the coat of arms thing. Alright, we're gonna guard with you. We're gonna do the stab, and we're also gonna do teeth cannon. So let's show it off. Clyde just going in with all the damage. Fucking roach. And even with resistance, that was 141 damage. Little friggin' Joel is a goddamn glass cannon, and I love it. Alright, we're gonna use one of the tonics. Some health back for that. Alright, so that's one bug down. Let's go in here and let's collect a photo album of this big-ass jacket and then deal with you. Hello. This big old army thing is Jennifer. Jennifer's freaky. I don't like Jennifer. We're gonna shoot Jennifer. We're gonna kill Jennifer. We're gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna, yes. And since you still have things, teeth cannon that motherfucker. Because while Joel is teething, you can still do quite a bit of damage with the teeth cannon. So, unless of course you get kicked a ton and stunned. Friggin' Jennifer just going in with all the friggin' attacks. Good lord. Jump attack twice. Another aim shot. Grind him with the chainsaw and Joel friggin'. Dang. Really? Dang. Okay. Alright, she's dead. Good. We got an energy drink. Those are good for stamina. Alright, let's raid the drawer. $50 cash. Nice. Alright. In here, we've got a first aid kit. Always useful. Another big bug here. You feel an urge to run away. Yeah. Got multiple boss bugs here. This is August. I feel bad for August because it looks like he's still being consumed by the damn thing. Alright. Round saw jaw for this fucker. Just trying to keep myself alive at this point because the bugs, they're coming for us. They gonna kill. They kill. If only I had Dan and his freaking like pole viewer ability, which allows you to see the stats of these things. Oh, and I'm dead. Jesus, they're really coming in with all piss and vinegar, aren't they? Shot. Chainsaw. Gum up the works. That way Joel can get some health back. Jesus H! Christ's sake, kill this fucking thing! How are we? Okay. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Helen, dear. Okay. Good lord. Okay. First aid kit. Bandage for the blood. And tonics for literally everything else. Actually, wait. We got Use the food! Okay. Tomato sandwich. Actually, now I think about it, that's something else we could show off since we're actually down here. We still have the crown, right? Oh, we do! Okay, so hopefully we're not too late. Okay, we're gonna leave the basement for a minute, but we're going back up because we can do a thing. We can do a thing because of the update. Alright, let's see if we can still do this. Hopefully he's not too far gone. Hopefully I'm not too late. Okay, so with the 1.5 update, a thing was added. A good thing, a cool thing, a fun thing. Essentially, an easier way to get Ernest. Okay, good. The blood splatter is there. Okay, so first off, this right here is Ernest's room. This is where you'll find him, but unfortunately, he's not here, and the reason why, well, we gotta talk to Colonel Squeakums here. He's gone! Also, yes, this is Colonel Squeakums. Say hello, he's adorable. Don't worry, he's actually a good guy. What did you do? The Labyrinth rats. I fought back, but there were too many of them. Where did they take him? I'm not a Labyrinth rat like they are. I would never go to a place like that. He was just looking for food. He didn't mean to go on their turf. They took him to the lair. We can get him. We can save him. You can help, right? Now, if you don't have the rusty crown, this interaction doesn't happen. Lead me to the lair. Okay, follow me. We gotta be quick. They're gonna... Just follow me, eh? And from there, we follow this adorable little rat. And this rat is going to lead us to an entirely new section. Doing this section unlocks Ernest. Like, straight up just unlocks him for the playthrough. But be warned. If you do this early on and are not prepared, you're gonna get your shit rocked. Believe me, I know. It happened to me. You hear the squeaking of thousands of rats. You have a very bad feeling about this. A terrible stench fills the air. A cacophony of rat voices screech at you. Go away! You are not welcome here.
Boo! Disgusting human.
Shoo! Take that crown off! Imposter! Poser! Fake rat!
Hellas!
So yeah, welcome. These rats are not good rats. They are bad rats. No matter what you do, these guys are assholes. So, just go at them with everything you got. Don't feel bad about it, just shoot them. Take them down, kill them dead. Especially go for the rat swarm, though. That is what you should be focusing most of your damage on, but the more you take out the rest of the opposition surrounding you, like these clumps, the better off you'll be, because it's less damage that you'll be taking overall. So yeah, this is only the beginning, by the way. There is more. There is more to this area. Friggin' Helen going at it with that chainsaw. Fucking lovely. Alright, we're being attacked by a tidal wave of rats. And we're poisoned. I'm not too concerned by it. More rat voices scream insults at you. Loner, food waster, greasy, whiskerless, ugly, dear null. Colonel Squeakums actually comes in to fight, which is freaking awesome, by the way. And that's the rat swarm, and the last of the clump. The endless swarm of rats has closed the way out behind you. The only way out of rat hell is through. Welcome, one and all, to rat hell. We are literally in the rat's den. Basically, these fuckers rule this area. These are the rats that are not good, and no matter what you do with the crown, it doesn't matter, they hate you. This way, quick, to the arena, it's up there. They're gonna kill Ernest in front of everyone. Ahead, there are two rats. They're tough, but I think you can take them out with a knife or a spear. The green one's got poison, acid, but he can't take the heat, if you read me. The lantern one's a pyro, but acid will do him in. I think you better be prepared for more of them, too. So let's meet these two rats.
You are not welcome in our world, human. I'll set you on fire, motherfucker!
So yeah, these two are the acid and fire rats. So, remembering those two things that Colonel Squeakums brought up, as long as you have fire-based weaponry and gas-based weaponry, you have their weaknesses. But if you're strong enough, it won't matter too much. So focus your efforts.
Uranus will pay for his crimes. I'm an invincible killing machine. Look at me.
So yes, one deals caustic damage and one deals fire damage. So be ready for that. And yeah, these things, they hurt. A lot, apparently, as I just got fucking knocked on my ass. Although, thank you, Lee, for taking out that one. Helen, how'd you only hit once with a chainsaw? It's a motherfucking chainsaw! How do you manage? Wait, hold on. Teeth cannon. His trespass cannot be forgiven. Holy shit, that fucking teething attack is great! Okay, thankfully I got a bunch of first aids. Good. Be glad I held on to those. Alright, so I still got some healing items here. Okay, should be alright for the moment. But yeah, essentially we're just surrounded by a bunch of fucking rats. And to make it even creepier, take a good look in the corner there. Look at that ugly motherfucker. That's probably the rat god. I don't like that. Nope. Don't like that at all. That's why we're just going to get through this section real quick. I scouted ahead. We're halfway there, but there are 3 warriors blocking the way. I saw the one with the shield protecting the others. Maybe you can try to crush his shield. The mace guy's got powerful, stunning blows, so be careful. Try to get at him with a knife or a spear. The one in the back throws nets. He's definitely the most dangerous. Maybe you can pierce and shoot him through his nets. Take him out first. Look what the cat dragged in. Does the ape thing think it's a hero? Smash your head in. And also, can we just peep this fucking tune, by the way? This song is new to the soundtrack, and if you've bought the soundtrack version, it will update for you, but this song is called The Verminator. I'm just gonna shut up for a hot minute and just let y'all enjoy the fucking tune. Is that not freaking awesome sounding? Like, seriously, that tune fucking slaps. So much so, they used it in the goddamn trailer for the 1.5 update. It's fan-freaking-tastic. And honestly, it just makes this game even fucking better in my opinion. Like, this game... Oh, I know it seems like I and Paula are obsessed with this freaking game, but that's because for something as simple as an RPG Maker game made on a game jam thing, this game has taken off, and it honestly is so much fun. For $10 fucking you get all this content, and more's being fucking added. Like, this game just it clicks in a certain way that I haven't felt since Undertale. Like, honest to God, since Undertale, I haven't felt an RPG game click with me as much as it has with Look Outside. This has been, honestly, great. This is it. Ernest is just past these two. You've got a choice, Kyzer. The Beast or the Champion. You can pick either one. The Beast is the big one on the left. Terrifying. Try to slash and shoot him up before he can take you out. The Champion on the right only duels one person. You get to choose who fights him. His armor looks sturdy, but I think you can crush it. Maybe acid too. See if you can blind him. But I won't be able to help you if you take on the champ. So we have a choice. Either the Champion with his sword or the Beast. We're gonna go with the Beast.
Crush the bone!
the very least, with the beast, we have a team of people to help us fight. Shot, chainsaw, teeth.
Rend the flesh!
And with our jump attacks and bullets, we'll be able to take this thing down quick. Fuck! Real damn quick! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, and with that taken care of, let's go get Ernest. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free! I'm free! You're a weird guy, Ernest. I couldn't let those bullies get away with it. Kyzer, I didn't think anybody remembered old Ernest. I don't know how to say this. I didn't used to be the guy you see right now. It's tough out there alone. I guess the Ernest I used to be became this Ernest. I guess this ain't the world I'm used to anymore. Maybe I can't go anymore. If you're willing to accept me, I'll do whatever it takes to pay you back. By the way, you know those rats were working for the CIA? I'll wait for you back at your place. And that is how you get the beggar into your party. And dang, it took me that long to get this achievement? Jesus. Well, at least we got it now. Thank goodness. So yeah, that is the new way to unlock our dear friend Ernest. But we're not quite done with this area yet, because there's another recruitable in the first floor now, and one that you might not expect. One that is actually very unique. It's a vending machine. But don't let the appearance fool you, my friends. This little red vending machine is, in fact, recruitable. Allow me to demonstrate by putting in a $2 coin. Let's get some advice. You wait for nearly a minute. Then a laborious grinding whir of old machinery, it finally dispenses a can. An empty can fills the tray. Blank text is printed on the aluminum. Hello. I'm Audrey. Please be careful. There's a big monster nearby. It's very dangerous. Oh, I killed that thing, actually. There's no answer. Another empty can falls into the tray. It has more text printed on it. Whoa! Really? That's awesome. You must be really strong. That thing was huge. There's a drawing of a thumbs up. On the back of the can, in smaller text, ask a question after you insert coins, and I'll answer it as best I can. So, make sure you keep your coins, because they are the only way in which you can commune with Audrey. And of course, it's the only way you really get to know her. So, tell us about yourself, Audrey. Sure. I was a 32-year-old woman with too many pets, a nicotine addiction, and a job delivering packages on a bicycle. Now I'm a box with teeth. There is a drawing of someone throwing their hands in defeat. I'm moving on up. So yeah, recruiting Audrey takes a lot of work, mainly because you have to do a lot to help her, and you have to have certain things happen to get her. Need any help? Sure. Could you buy all of my juice boxes? They're too small for my storage compartment and jiggle around whenever I move. It's annoying. So that is one of the first things you need to do. You need to buy all of the juice boxes that she has, which there are 4 total, I believe. At least I think it's 4. So you'll get some stamina-based items from this. That much is for certain. And that leaves us with 1 left, so I'll use this quarter, a nickel, and I'll do the rest in dimes just to help out with the juice box situation. But once we get more coins, and we're a little further in, we will come back and do more for dear Audrey. But at the very least for now, we've helped her with the juice box problem, so that's a plus. Christ, I was gonna go down to the basement, and then I remembered, oh, there's all this other cool shit we can do. Let me show this off real quick. I swear, my own brain is my own worst enemy. Just, what the fuck? Alright. With that said, though, let's finally go down to the damn basement, because, as I said earlier, there's a lot to do in the basement. So, I will very briefly touch on that. Alright, take care of the bugs. Actually, I should probably equip some of the stuff we got from the freaking bug thing, shouldn't I? I should put on those elbow pads. Damn. Didn't even realize I got those. Alright, Helen, my beloved. You got a studded jacket, but no, maybe not the winter coat. Lee, you want a winter coat? Nah, probably not good for you either. Joel? Will the winter coat do much for you? Not really. Okay, I guess everyone can stand what they're wearing. Cool. Anywhoozin', let's go through this door. Bunch of junk here. I think that's some duct tape. Oh, that would be useful. Oh, but hello! Freaky bug!
Give me food. Give me. I'm so hungry.
What do you eat?
Do you have any bandages?
I have bandages.
Give them to me.
Alright, take the 2 bandages I got. Steve devours the bandages, tearing them to shreds like an angry dog.
I give you treasure. Trade.
Steve scrapes a bunch of scales off his back and hands it over. It's a bit disgusting. Got 2 silver dust.
Hello, friend. You have more?
No, sorry.
Okay. Goodbye, friend.
So yeah, that's a monster we don't have to kill. As long as you have bandages, you can feed them to him. Not that you'll feed much of them to him, because bandages are very precious healing items, but it is an option that you have. And yes, I am collecting roaches. There will be a reason for that. Use the Pluto disc and get a claymore. Damn. I already know who I'm giving that to. Unless chainsaw actually more powerful than that. Yep. Nope. Chainsaw stand firmly with dear Helen. That's a powerful weapon for her. Alright, yes, I know I feel a tingle on my shoulder. It's the rats. It's the roaches. We don't have a key to open this, so we'll leave that alone. And finally, we're entering the basement. We have reached the furnace area. And we've also reached the area with a lot of the harder fights. This area is dangerous. You need to be very high level to survive in this area, because there's all sorts of creepy, dangerous shit and a lot of dead bodies to rifle through. So, be ready for a lot of tough shit. Oh, it's already evening? Jesus, might have to leave this area soon. First off, got some pipe men to deal with. And I honestly feel bad for these fuckers. Like, seriously. I genuinely feel bad for the pipe men. They don't deserve the fate that they got. Like, ouch. That is an ouch treatment, in my opinion. So let's put them out of their misery real quick, shall we? Look at Helen going in with a damn chainsaw. Love it. Got plumbing tools. Still don't know what those are for. At least I took care of both of them in this room. Good. Also got some pipe spiders. Freaky little things, ain't they? Like, honestly, a lot of these monsters are kind of freaky looking. Alright, let's do a multi-shot. Joel, if you can eat one of these things, go for it. I doubt it, but you never know with Joel. Joel has a tendency to eat things when you're not looking. At least with my playthroughs. I don't know about any of you, but Joel likes to eat stuff when I'm not looking. He just goes for it. Alright, we got 2 more of these things to kill. Come on. Frick's sake. Dang, Joel, you missed? I mean, I can't say I blame you. These little things are fast. That one's bleeding like hell. Alright, 1 more to go. Jesus, these things are actually pretty durable. Like I said, these things, like, this area is going to be dangerous. So be ready. Okay, that takes care of that. Alright, got more plumbing tools. Good. Alrighty. Our danger meter is almost full. We should probably just do a few small things and then get the fuck out of here. Tick! Yes, that is a tick. A small tick, but a tick nonetheless. So of course Joel decides, hey, I'm gonna eat the damn tick. Good grief. What is this kid's diet these days? Like, what the fuck? Alright, tonic. Lord only knows what you'll get from eating a tick. Hopefully not Lyme disease. Jesus. Holy energy drinks. We definitely got stamina boosters. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's give Helen the burritos. We still got some explosive weapons that we can use. Alright. High caliber bullets for the rifle, so we're still good ammunition wise. We're doing alright for ourselves. What do we got here? Well, that's just a big one. That's a big pipe spider. Alright, aim shot. Hit him with that chainsaw, and Joel will do some teething and fucking teeth cannon this fuck. At least the chainsaw is actually doing some decent damage when it's not being resisted. Alright, let's try freaking deep cutting that thing. Double deep cut. Reload your rifle. Teeth cannon, fire away! Fucking love that attack. Jesus. Alright. Got some bandages. First aid kit, and hello, what are you?
Hey, you. Is someone there? Have you seen my dog, Roxy? I need her. I lost her. She's my seeing eye dog. She was attacked. Please help me find Roxy.
How do I know? How do I show her I'm a friend?
She should be looking for help, but maybe she's hurt. Maybe she's very scared. Let me think. Oh, I have a chew toy of hers. I bet if you show her this, she'll trust you.
Alright, so we got a dog's chew toy. Joel's lost his teeth. Let's go this way. More ticks! Joel, I know you're gonna eat them. Just make it quick. Or not. Just bit them. Okay, let's try to kill these things before Joel decides they're a snack. No offense, buddy. Okay, big tick is slain. Kill the tiny tick, Helen. Thank you, dear. Okay. Helen's now level 12. Chainsaw's running low on fuel. We got plenty of gas, so I'm not too worried about that. Got a mop, some boots, hard hat, gloves, and a jug of clay socks. And there's something down here. Okay. You feel a bit itchy. Okay. Hello. What? Hey, you, wait. Spider! It's a spider! No. No, please don't run. I'm not a monster. I need your help. Have you seen a group of kids on your way here? You're freaky looking. My name's David, and I'm a teacher. I was taking students to the museum when everything happened. Things got chaotic, and, well, we ended up here. There are monsters everywhere, and the kids are gone. They're special needs students. Even in normal times, they're vulnerable. Please, if you've seen any of them. How do I recognize them? Oh, thank you. Please hurry. They must be so scared. Okay, let's see. Oliver is nonverbal, but you'll always find him drawing with crayons. He opens up if you talk about his drawings. Victor and Florence are probably glued to their game system. I don't understand these things. I can never get Victor to look away from that screen. Coralie has been wearing her Halloween costume for a full year. She went as a cosmonaut. She's probably with Thomas. They're always bickering. Zachary will be with his seeing eye dog Roxy. They're never apart. Alice has a little crown and fairy wand with her. And Tristan's probably up to no good somewhere. A little trickster, that one. Be careful. The thing that the driver became, he lost his mind completely. So yeah, the basement has this very, very touching side quest with this admittedly very freaky looking fucker. Seriously, I'm an arachnophobe. Just no. But the side quest itself with this spider is actually very sweet. And as someone who works with people who have special needs and IEDs, this one hits very close to home. So we will be going out of our way to help these guys in the next episode because this is a bit of a lengthy quest and this area is dangerous. And I quite frankly, I want to dedicate an episode to helping these kids. So we're going to go back. That and it's evening, so we should probably rest up and, recuperate anyway. So we're going back. We're going to heal up. We're going to see if we can get another door encounter of some kind and just kind of go from there. We've done quite a bit. We got Ernest. We got through Rat Hell. We got to show off Audrey, which is still fucking precious as fuck to me. But, yeah. That, I think, will be a good place to call it. Just, let's end things on a high note and not go killing ourselves in the basement just yet. We've introduced it. We have a side quest. We have a main quest. And we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We just gotta... We need a kind of holy XP boost. You were away for a long time. The danger was thrilling. Okay. Current time is... Yeah, we got some time to kill some games. Alright, let's finish Screamatorium and get that out of the way. There's old Ernest just chilling. You resume your Screamatorium game. Maybe Screamatorium isn't really as scary as you remembered. You wander through creepy hallways, taking pictures of ghosts and other anomalies. The jump scares don't faze you like they used to. Maybe you're too old now. It's creepy, but you're kind of enjoying it. You've grown a good sense of when jump scares are coming, which inspires you to attempt scares of your own. You learn the skill, Screamer. You play for 1 hour. Seriously? No knock at the door? The fuck? You'd think by now there'd be at least one. Let's do Octocook. Why not, right? Octocook is a cute kitchen multitasking game about an octopus in a kitchen making sushi. It seems like a nice, lighthearted distraction from the end of the world. Yeah, no shit. The game is fairly simple. The octopus manages orders in a kitchen. Each order corresponds to a button. You have to press buttons in the right order or else you mess up the food and have to start again. It's not too hard, but fun. The game is simple but relaxing. You have a nice time playing it. You play for 2 hours. Holy fuck! No knock at the door? What is going on? Like, it happened constantly the last few episodes, now it's barely freaking happening. What is this? Oh, one more round. Might as well, right? We're not getting any knocks at the door. The game doesn't have much of a plot. You're an octopus. You go to work at a sushi shop and you cook food. It's a nice, relaxing game that takes your mind off things for a while. Play for 2 hours. It's getting late. You should probably sleep. You hear a knock at the door. Fucking finally. Good lord. Only knock we've gotten this entire freaking episode. Hopefully the fuck it's worth it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Weapons guy. Might be worth it. Got too much stuff. Sports gear, weapons, whatever. I'll trade. You buying? Sure, I'll buy. We can sell some of that silver dust. Alright, let's see what you got, homie. Oh, fuck! We actually got some money! Okay! Definitely a good thing we got you here, then. Alright, so we can sell the old chessboard, the photo album, the picture, not the coin collection. Sell the carved beaver, the speakers, and the records. We're not selling this because we can crack that open and use it for coins for Audrey. We're not selling that. Okay, what do you got? Bicycle helmet. Actually gives good defense for Lee. A football helmet. Another hockey helmet. Tatted jacket. Headband and a rapier. Honest to God, I'm gonna be real with you. None of this is really vibing. At least we sold stuff. Did we even sell the silver dust now I think about it? I don't think we did. Alright, let's turn in for the night. It's now early morning. A knock at the door breaks it. Seriously? Now all the knocks are coming? What the fuck? That's fucking hilarious. Spent the whole episode trying to get knocks. Now they're all coming in full force. Hello. The cockroach is clutching a piece of paper in its pincers. The paper is gnawed into a rough rectangle. Letters scrawled by tiny pincers will form a message. The writing is hard to parse, like the scribbles of a child.
Hello, hi, us want live here, okay?
Okay, sure, you can chill. Let's see. Hello! A robed figure stands at the door, hunching from the weight of its oversized backpack.
Hello.
Little bits and bobs, odds and ends, doodads, knickknacks, bric-a-brac. You have some?
I might. Hello, Morton!
Morton, that's me, Morton. I like little things people discard. Maybe you call it junk? I can pay you.
I have 14 junk, so take it all, buddy. Morton gives you 20 bucks, some snacks, a denim vest, and a small pack of healing items. And 40 bucks.
You sure know where to find the good stuff, huh? Maybe we should work together?
Come on in, buddy.
Oh, yes. And now tell me, where did you find all this good stuff?
We have welcomed the scavenger into our home. Holy shit, Morton. Jesus Christ, I was not expecting this surprise. All right, so Morton, the junk scavenger, has joined our party, which means, you know what? Lee, it's been nice having you. Take a break. Morton, my boy, or girl, or whatever you are. I don't know. I'm not going to judge. You're in. Start at level 6, but don't worry. We'll get you leveled up quick. All right, let's give you, let's see. What weapon do we give? Oh, give him the damn claymore. Fuck it. We will give you a hard hat, lower arms. What the huh? Second set of hands are nerves. What the? He has multiple arms? Okay, that just makes him cooler in my opinion. Rubber boots, plastic gloves, and have a silver bracelet. All right, so we got Morton as a freaking team member now. Let's do our morning routine now. Got some Metacell from the robe figure. Let's water the plant because it just keeps getting weirder. Hey, plant. Shame we can't move it back. All right. Wait, what's that say? It looks dying, all dried and wilted. It might still recover if you take care of it better. Well, maybe with some potted soil we'll be able to help it. We just need to water it some more. Let's try that. Let's give it some more water. Maybe that'll help. Soil's a little damp. Okay, so it requires a lot more watering. Got it. Alright, so now the apartment, as you can see, is covered in roaches, but that will make sense later, I promise. You think about the time you kissed Lyle. I forgot this was in the update. So yeah, you can say different things about that kiss, but since I know mine and Paula's audience, it was cute. That warm, glassy feel, the strange curvature, it felt like you were kissing an orb. But it's clear you made him really happy. It was cute, really. Clearly he isn't fully human anymore, but he's kind of adorable. I mean, if you're looking at the AU that Paula made for Lyle and how he was transformed into a biomutant, then that statement actually rings very true. Alright, brush the teeth. I don't dare play anything else. I mean, we literally just got freaking Morton. I guess it was worth it to freaking actually get another freaking playable. Alright, let's make some beef and potatoes at least. Wait, first off, you gotta feed my boy. Mark, have some blood. You need food. Morton holds a number of strange, possible broken items in front of Mark. It looks at the items curiously, but doesn't seem to fully understand.
Look closely, yes? This is the rotor of an electric coffee grinder. Do not touch it. It is very fragile.
The rat tepidly sniffs at the thing and then looks away disinterestedly.
Yes, it is a fascinating piece of machinery, but it cannot hold a candle to this. An egg beater. This one is broken.
Mark is clearly not even paying attention anymore. It toddles off in search of something more interesting.
Come back! You haven't seen my collection of shower heads yet.
Morton is a unique character, and that's why I love him. He's just odd. Morton and Mark sit in front of a chessboard. Instead of chess pieces, bizarre odds and ends are on each tile. Bottle caps, bits of a sponge, a marble, broken faucet head.
Mark, it is your turn, yes? You must move a piece.
The rat gently nudges a button forward 3 squares with its nose.
No! This is an invalid move. Illegal! You are violating the rules of the game.
Mark grabs an eraser and bolts off, knocking over most of the game pieces.
These are not legal moves. You must return immediately and correct your error, or you will be found in contempt.
See what I mean? Freaking oddball, but I love him for it. Eat some steak and potatoes with 4 people and gain 65 freaking health. God damn. Your cooking skills increase to level 1? 1? You're a pan wielder. Food's ready. You call everyone to the kitchen to grab something. Ernest, napping on the couch, doesn't hear you. Lee pauses momentarily as she passes the sleeping Ernest. She turns towards him and stares for seconds. Her hand slowly moves towards his neck, hovers just above it. Her eyes glint menacingly as her hand hovers over his neck, and then shakes his shoulder. Ernest leaps off the couch and yells in surprise. Jeez Louise, lady! You scared the living daylights out of me.
Food is ready.
Creepy. Alright, anyways, let's open up that coin case. Just so I don't forget. Alright, that gave us a nice collection of coins that we can use to collect Audrey. Or at least help her along the path, including dollar coins. God damn! Alright, let's talk to Sybil and let's call it a day. Good morning. How are you doing today? Yeah, most of my perishable food is pretty gross now. I couldn't fit a chicken into a freezer, so that's gone now. Oh, I'll be okay as long as I ration. I'm getting kind of sick of canned food, canned veggies, canned tuna, canned beans. Oh, don't forget frozen pizza bites. I just want to eat something real again. Mood, given the apocalypse. I suppose nothing too bad happened then. That's good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I can smell your cooking through the wall and get jealous. Let me know if you find anything good out there. I'm sick of frozen food. I can't say I blame you, Sib. I can't say I blame you. But with that said, that is the end of this episode. Tune in next time as we go through the basement with our new team. Well, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Be sure to check out our social media links down in the description below. If you'd like to support this channel even further, every like, comment, share, and subscribe helps this channel's growth immensely, as does the support from the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Carmelo-san, Honor Higgins, Sonic Destroyer 12, D-Wolf1514, Hitsuyo Kudarento, Mimi Peach, Ruby Lupin, Silver Fox MC, and TV. If you'd like to support the Patreon, as well as get videos early and long form, as well as Patreon exclusive supercuts of these Let's Plays, check the link, the Patreon will be there. And with that said, this has been Kyzer, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!